and one of the things that was really interesting growing up, we always said we had two very distinctively different mothers. She was 20 when she had my sister, and she was 30 when she had me. But what was interesting was she always told us, I'm going to do this when I retire. I'm going to do this when I retire. And when she retired 5 years after that, she got diagnosed with Parkinson's. And originally, she was going to go cruising. That was what her plan was. And then after her first or second cruise, she felt like she was on the cruise all of the time. She was falling in
Mm.
because of her balance. And so me and my sister made the commitment that we were not going to wait until we retire. We were going to start doing and living our life out loud and living to celebrate our mother by doing as many adventures as we possibly could.
Isn't it? I'm getting emotional here for a second. Lauren on. Lauren, what's happening?
Hi. Hi, y'all. How you doing?
Welcome. Look at that energy. That's the energy we need here. She was Jackie was just talking about her best friend, you, and how you guys met when you were born, right? That was fascinating. But I want to just pause there for a second, and it's like it's a silver lining, right? Like sometimes when we lose somebody that's so close to us, the best way that we could honor them is how they would want us to live out our dream. How are we inspired by them to live out our life to the fullest? And that's just the way life works. So, Lauren, welcome to the show. Let's dig in here. Amazing Race. How did you guys decide to apply? What was that all about? How did it work? Because that's a lot of people apply.
Right. We're still in shock. It's a little bit surreal because we applied one time. We sent our application in January 11th of 2024, and we heard back like 10 days later.
Wow.
And went all the way through to the end to being on the show. So it is amazing. The Amazing Race has been, I don't know if Jackie had mentioned this already, our parents loved that show. And so it became like a bright spot, especially when we were, going through everything with mom. Like that was the show me and my dad connected
Bonded
over
over.
a lot. We would watch it on whatever time zone we were in, and then we would talk the next day and talk strategy and who was going to win and all that stuff. So it has been like an anchor of joy for our family. And I wanted to be on this show back when my kids were in middle school. I'm
Wow.
now a grandmother of 11.
No
So
way.
that tells you how
11?
long this has been a dream. And so when my sister was in a position to join on this journey as well, oh my gosh, it just all came together.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
It premieres tomorrow night, CBS. I'm assuming, I'm not sure exactly what time here on the East Coast. We're obviously done shooting. How long? And I don't want to give too much away. How long did you guys have to step away to race?
I would say technically, there's a lot of commitment going on, but there is a filming zone. Again, can't share too much.
Right.
But we when you get on the race, it almost becomes like in your DNA.
You can't stop. Are you able, like during the race, like how do you communicate and stay close with your friends and family? A little inside baseball here. Like, do you have moments where you could like check in with them without giving stuff away?
No.
Was that hard for you guys?
No, because really
You were so busy.
What does that say about us?
No. Listen, I think once they knew what was going on, listen, if God forbid there's an emergency, that's one thing. But you're focused. You're head down on this race. You got to win this thing. Every second counts.
Right. Jackie and I are both travelers anyways. So our families grew up and knowing about us being gone for lengths of time for business, etc. So, that thank goodness we already had that in place. And, we have very, very supportive families, very understanding families. And I mean, this was a once in a lifetime dream.